All right. Uh, Things continue to stay pretty busy. As you can see on the screen, we're every region is above the 50% mark. Um, Region 4 is actually moved up to the top in terms of activity. All of these have seen the percentage increase. Again, and on average, we seem to go about 5% every month. Um, we see the jump here for Region 1 of about 5 percentage points, and then Region 5, 6 percentage points. Again, overall, we're up to the 65% from 60, so it's about 5 percentage points from last time around as the project moves forward. Again, the numbers can be a little bit deceiving, but we've been pretty busy. Um, so we have right now 48 sites active in some form of construction, some foundations, some tower stackings, some sites done. So we're all over the place throughout the state. We have about half of those are ready for the state to inspect, so we can accept the sites, and then the others are in some other state of flux. Woodbury County has completed the integration, so they have cut over to the new system. Their dispatch has cut over to the new system, and they are full TDMA, two-slot TDMA, and integrated into the Essex platform. Um, it's sad as one single bullet, but there was a lot of work associated with getting that piece done. It was similar to the work that we did with Westcom. If anything, Westcom allowed us to go through the process and make sure we got everything figured out, and so we were able to replicate that for the Woodbury system. Dallas County has transitioned operations into the Isicsb as well. So we had completed the integration, a large portion of the integration before, but this now they're actually operating off of the Isicsb, which is good. Um, so with this, we have three large systems that are operational. We got Woodbury, Dallas County, and Westcom right now that are on the Essex platform, plus the sites that we have in the downtown Des Moines area as well. So given the 4th of July weekend, it was kind of an odd, kind of in the middle of the week and whatnot. But one of the things I'd like to do for the next meeting is I'd like to demonstrate, bring up a radio, and I'd like to demonstrate a live call between here and all the systems that are interconnected to the Essex, so you can get a feel for it. We can use the interoperability talk groups and talk to dispatches up in Woodbury, Westcom, Dallas County, and the other dispatch centers that are connected to the core. Microwave dish installations continue. As the towers have been erected or the modification to existing towers have been done, we continue to do that on a regular basis, and that's just ongoing work. We depend a lot on weather to get that done, so the weather has to cooperate, because these dishes, we have 4, 6, and 8-foot dishes, and the 8-foot dishes are particularly quite a challenge to get up there when it gets windy or it starts raining. We have a few issues with getting power to the sites. So we have sites that are completed, but we have no power to the sites yet. So we're working through that right now. We're working on locking some DNR sites. DNR sites are a little bit more complicated to deal with, the extra layer of paperwork and whatnot. So we're in the process of working through that right now. Once that process completes, then we can start dealing with those. And that's right now for DNR, I believe that's 3 sites right now. With DOT sites, we only have 1 site last that has an issue that we're working through. Again, it's all paperwork related, so I think we should be able to get this done relatively soon so we can complete that one. But other than that, all the other DOT sites are locked in place. We had 2 sites that were rejected by local boards, one up in Story County, but we restarted that process. We had to move the location so that it would meet some local ordinances. And in the process of doing that, we had to restart the regulatory process. So we had to restart the NEPAs and the FAAs and whatnot. It's moving quickly. And then just recently, we had another site that was rejected that we have an alternative for, that we have a plan to get that resolved. And we have, as part of the system design, we have some lease sites. It's very few. The contract, we had 6, and I think we're down to, we're looking at about 4 lease sites for the entire statewide system, which is not bad when you consider that we have about 90 sites throughout the state. We tend to leave those for the end because that's where, when nothing else works, that's where you go to the lease sites. So there's all sorts of complications, so we try to leave those to the end, and we have more flexibility with dealing with those as well. And because they're lease sites, that means that a lot of regulatory no longer applies because they're existing sites, so we can build on those a lot quicker. That's all I had. Any questions?
Questions for Melvin? Okay.